Like so many that are rare, it is a bond that sustains those that do endure. The understanding of an insidious and unexplainable condition known as neurofibromatosis, or NF. It attacks without discrimination. And each case is a bit unique, making it even more difficult to solve with a blanket treatment. In essence, the people that endure NF are subject to tumors, different types that affect different parts of the body. Many times, the victims are children.
We took her over, and it took 8 weeks to send off. They sent it off to Alabama, and then when we got it back, we were told, I remember the exact date, it was the Wednesday before Thanksgiving, 2008, that we were told that she had NF.
Joanne knows the journey. Their daughter Jacqueline keeps fighting a fight that includes a plethora of challenges.
Jacqueline has 6 different doctors. She has a doctor for her arm. She has a neurofibromatosis doctor, eye doctor, doctor checks her back. I mean, multiple doctors.
That's the issue for all the people that have been affected. They know little before it attacks, and they learn rather quickly that it is a game changer.
She's 14 pounds, which we have, she feeds through a G-tube because of, I think the tumors all pressed on her stomach, so she never had appetite, plus the chemo that she had to go through due to one of the tumors being malignant. It took away any appetite she did have, so she threw up a lot. She developed an aversion to anything going in her mouth.
Stephanie Reeve knows all too well and maybe all too much. She's a registered nurse, but nothing prepared her for the diagnosis given when her daughter Kendall was born.
The prognosis for Kendall isn't good. Kendall's last surgery she had, when she had her bladder removed, there was a chance that they would have to take her uterus. And there was a great victory in that where they didn't have to take her uterus. So my family and I all rejoiced because we thought someday Kendall will be able to have children.
But the people who are less discerning are the children that live with it. This week they gather for a national convention. It's a place to educate and update the families on progress.
Most importantly, the families get to meet each other. They get to know one another, they get to know the staff of the Children's Tumor Foundation, and they get to know that they're not alone in this fight against this terrible disorder.
And at this event, the kids are free to be, well, kids, not kids with NF.
We're going to play War. Like, do you know War, the card game?
Yeah.
When you put 3 cards down and then you flip it?
Yeah.
We're going to play that.
They are, after all, children who had no choice in what they deal with every day, children who don't know any other life, but who are embracing it.
When I went camping, I was playing through, going to my friend's trailer, and I saw a monkey and I petted it.
There is no better example than Jeff Hansen.
It's a chromosome disorder. He's born with it. In some people with it, it also affects your vision.
It's left him legally blind.
He chose not to allow NF to rule his life, and what he's doing with his life is what matters most.
Jeff's gift is his art. It's his signature in this world.
Jeff paints happiness.
It's not just children affected, and it's not just children making a difference. The first thing you notice when you sit with Dr. Sandra Solomon, who teaches at the University of Vermont with a PhD in clinical psychology, is that she is covered with tumors. As you spend time talking with her, you soon realize that's a small part of who she is.
I'm a psychologist and a teacher and a researcher with NF. And so I am trying to bring awareness about what it is like to live as an adult who doesn't conform to what is expected a person to appear as.
It is her ongoing commitment to making a difference in the world, to live a normal life that is her legacy.
Because you can imagine what it's like, 10 times a day or 3 times a week or whatever the frequency is, that's what are those things on your face? So why do you look like this? Can't you do anything about it? How do you do it? That's the big question everybody wants to know. Some people say, I can't imagine how you do it. I smile and I said, well, I imagine you can't. So I immediately agree with them.
It's a welcome message to parents who are in the ongoing stage of educating themselves on the disorder, trying to make sure their children, well, they just get a fair shake.
The kids treat him like any other kid.
Just what you want.
Exactly. But they also support him. He's in a very supportive environment.
Her son is not only benefiting from the support, he's got a passion for who he is and what he wants to do.
I have 3 things.
What are they?
Painting, cooking, and golfing.
And so they're all going through this undefined process together. Families and now friends, working towards a common goal.
This is a completely rewarding opportunity for me and for the staff that works with me to be able to see the foundation grow and to know that the work that we're doing is having an impact.
How has it changed?
It's made us experience life in a different way, as far as we don't take it for granted.
What at least one parent has learned is that this condition has, in a strange way, reaffirmed what she believes and created a peace that is driven by a spiritual component.
God gives us the ability to cope with everything as it comes each day. We don't focus on tomorrow. I have, yeah. We focus on today. Every morning, Kendall wakes up with a smile on her face, and it gives us the extra push to go on. We know that tomorrow's a gift. Today is all we have.
Give it up, yes, but never give up on finding a cure. And never quit living your life. NF has not allowed the power to beat you. That's the sage advice of one young patient.
Go for your dreams. Go for your dreams. Don't let anything stop you.
Life to the Max is brought to you by LifeTouch, photography for a lifetime.